Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning. Two meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning. Winter weather advisories continue until 6 o'clock this evening for a large part of the area. They do not include northern and eastern parts of the area where the snow is expected to be pretty light today. Southwest Nebraska, this, I know it's covered up by my image there, but these three counties here in southwest Nebraska are included until midnight tonight, as the snow may last just a little bit longer there here. Off and on snow is going to continue throughout the day today, and again, it favors southern and western areas, although a little snow may fall farther north. But this will continue throughout the day. Brisk winds, dangerously cold air. The snow will wrap up later tonight or by tomorrow morning outside of a couple of flurries. We start to see a little clearing tomorrow, which, yeah, it might be a couple of degrees warmer, but the heart of the Arctic air is going to spill south right over top of us, so it's going to be a struggle to warm up tomorrow. And then tomorrow night when the skies clear up and the winds die down, this is going to be an extremely cold night for us, especially where the skies, again, are clear. There might be enough cloud cover to keep temperatures slightly warmer. Still very, very cold, but slightly warmer here. I think the coldest of the cold should be right over top of central Nebraska, where the winds are nearly dead calm. If it can be completely calm, completely clear, we are talking about extremely cold conditions. Well, on top of what we've already seen, this is the additional snow that we may still yet see today and this evening. Maybe another inch or two of snow, less than an inch off to the east and northeast here. So not expecting a ton of additional snowfall, but some of that still blowing around with the brisk winds we are seeing out there. Those winds about 10 to 15 miles per hour or so. Cold weather advisory continues until noon today in northeast Nebraska and east central Nebraska, and then, well, this is actually really confusing because it's either till noon today or noon tomorrow, depending on where you are really here. But basically, it's going to be cold. I've kind of been ignoring this. There is an extreme cold watch that starts at noon tomorrow and continues till noon Thursday. Let's just look at it as basically pretend like everybody is under this blue shade. Everybody's extremely cold, dangerously cold. Okay? If I had the call, I would just issue an extreme cold warning for everybody through Thursday at noon. That's what my call would be. These come from the local National Weather Service offices. Omaha National Weather Service is making this very confusing by throwing out 3 different advisories, warnings, watches. Everybody should be under an extreme cold warning. I know it doesn't always meet criteria, but that said, it's very, very cold out there. It's dangerously cold, and you don't want to be exposed to this kind of stuff for too long. Temperatures out there for today. Actual temperatures, not the wind chills. Highs today, most of us won't even get to 0. If you do, you're barely above 0 today here. So 5 below to maybe 3 above, 4 above, and that's as good as we're going to do for today. Tonight, we're back down between about 4 below and maybe the 20s below 0 in northwest Nebraska here. So I wouldn't rule out 20 below here in the Sandhills. Tri-City close to 10 below again tonight, very similar to this morning. Tomorrow the sun might help us get above 0, but barely. Otherwise, 1 below to 5 above, 6 above, that's as good as we're going to do. Looking at tomorrow night, this is the coldest night for central Nebraska. We're talking about 10, 20, 25 below. The worst of it being right here. And if the perfect scenario sets up where it is completely calm and skies completely clear up, I would not rule out 30 below. Looking ahead to Thursday, better, but still very cold, 5 to 15. And then as we look towards, this should be Thursday night, Friday morning. I didn't have that labeled right here, but it's still below 0 there for that time frame here. I just didn't get the label right on there. And then Friday, we start to see some improvements. 20s and 30s will get better from there. Still dangerously cold wind chills over the next 3 days, though, especially at night. We'll see wind chills as cold as 20 to 35, maybe 40 below in some cases. So very, very cold, but things will start to improve at the end of the week here. Let's take a look at the extended forecast. Again, one more 24-hour period of snow, and then we're done with that, and the snow machine shuts off for a while. Very cold through Thursday and Thursday night, and then we will see improvements quickly. This weekend, much better. In fact, our lows will even push above freezing by Sunday night and Monday morning. Monday, we could be pushing lower 50s. Extended outlook shows a lot of mild weather to come this weekend, and especially next week. Much, much better. North Platte, you're going to be looking at one more period of snow today, wrapping up tonight. Still very cold these next couple of days. Small improvement Thursday, better improvements on Friday, much better this weekend. How about pushing 60 degrees by next Monday? Looking at the rest of that forecast, could be up into the 60s on Tuesday, and then back down. It looks like a little shot of cooler air as we look towards maybe Wednesday, Thursday of next week here. But the Climate Prediction Center keeping us above average for the end of February into the first few days of March. That would take us through Monday, March 3rd. And they do have us in the above average precipitation range. We may actually see some rain possibly as we get towards the far extended parts of the outlook here. So again, there's our snow today and tonight wrapping up. There's not much moisture after that until we look ahead to next week, later next week, in fact, here. There's a little bit of maybe rain possible the middle of next week. That also comes with that cooler air. But notice, not cold enough to really produce much for snow right now. Just rain. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that down the road. It's a ways out yet. Let's look at the GFS. Again, snow today, wrapping up tonight. Not much after that. We'll see how the GFS plays out next week. Not as much of the rain maybe, but there could be maybe some. We'll see. It doesn't have a lot of moisture for our area, so the GFS and the European do differ just a little bit. But again, the heart of the cold is still over us the next few days. That Arctic air right over top of us. Then big time improvements by the end of the week and this weekend. The warmest weather will come Monday and Tuesday. Then we get that shot of cooler air Wednesday, Thursday. Looks like we may start to warm up at the end of next week, though, as we push towards the final day of February and put us into the first weekend of March. There's that Saturday and Sunday. That'll be the 1st and 2nd of March here. Let's take a look at the GFS model. Again, very cold air centered right over top of us the next few days. And then it moves away and we start to warm up this weekend. Much better Monday and Tuesday. A little bit of a cool down beyond that, but then maybe warming up a little bit late next week. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all again on Wednesday. Take care, and God bless. Bye.